you have to be a woman. And we are many ladies in the country or the whole world at large.
Yes.
But being a woman and a nice woman to your husband is also another deal to deal with. Because you can be a lady, but you cannot be a good woman, or you cannot make a good wife. To your, like, let me say you've got a husband or someone, and not every lady deserves to be married. So you have to pass through that process of preparing yourself to get married. First of all, these lessons, they are important because when you approach me, I'll first know your characters and your behavior. We teach about different things. When we are teaching about these things as aunties, we look through different things. Cleanliness, the language you speak, like how you talk to your husband, like that pulling part, and also teaching you more about giving you some tips on how to maintain the waters, being like that, and also how to dress as a woman, how to go through and be that woman that a man wants.
Guys, welcome to Come Take This podcast, and I have with me this Evelyn, who I will say that one of the most beautiful, intelligent Uganda that I've met. I met her, I think it was last week, and she introduced herself to me as a sex therapist, a travel agent, a media personality. I think she has a lot of things to share with us today. And don't forget, she's from Uganda. Hello.
Yes, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Again, nice to have you on Come to Gist podcast. Yeah, you said that you are into a lot of things. Like a travel agent, a media personality, and a sex therapist.
Right.
Wow. This is going to be an interesting podcast. Guys, you have to sit down. Just try to get a cup of water or coffee, anyone that you prefer, and then let's enjoy this podcast together. Yeah, please introduce yourself properly. So let's hear from the horse's mouth.
I'm Justin by name. My social media name is Sengadiva. So I work as a sex therapist and a travel agent, tours and travel agent to Qatar and Dubai. That's basically my main countries that I focus on, because other countries, they have some other issues. And I'm a media personality and a content creator, as I addressed it before. So I'm here once again to share with you some of views, maybe about marriage, about sex, anything.
How long have you been doing this sex therapist thing?
I think it's a calling. By the way, I would say it's a calling because I started it way back when I'm 14 years, but I officialized it in 2018, and I started presenting on media 2019. So I've been in this system for more than 8 years.
More than 8 years?
Yeah.
Wow. So you said you start from 14?
Yeah, from 14 years, way back when I was in our village, because for us, as I told you last time, that we have sex lessons, like we make it as a mandatory thing for girls and boys to visit their older ones, the aunties. We call it aunties. If you have a sister to your dad, that can be your auntie, and she's the one to take you through the sex lessons, and you'll be able to be a good woman, a good wife to your man. So in Uganda, at 11 years, we recommend girls to start the pulling process, whereby that's pulling labia, and it starts at 11 years. But for me, I used to do it to my friends. Like in school, I was a senior woman, whereby I could help my fellow girls, my fellow students to teach them how to do it, and I could do it.
Exactly?
How to do pulling.
Pulling of what?
Pulling labia.
Labia?
Yeah.
What is labia?
Labia is way our reproductive system was ladies, like the V. I would just flag it so you're old enough to understand that V. We have parts on it, whereby we have the clit, we have labia majora. The labia majora has no deal like to be pulled, but we pull the labia minora. It's at a lining on your V, so we have to elongate it. Yeah, so you pass through a certain process to elongate it, to pull it. And it's better to pull the labia minora when you're still at a younger age, because your body then can move.
Yes.
Some of the girls suffer a lot to pull them when they're old, and some men demand for it, and it's so painful. But when you do it at a younger age, your body is stable enough and able to move, to elongate, whereby we started that way. And by then I used to. So that's how I started the process of gaining confidence over helping my fellow ladies over certain issues concerning that category of saying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is an interesting one. Yeah, but at that young age, how did you like exposed to something like that while your age mates are not even exposed to?
I'm blessed. I grew up with a mom who isn't selfish, who isn't afraid of revealing some things to you as her child. So my mom addressed everything, told me you have to be a woman enough, you have to do this, you have to pull. And by the way, we have some false myths we used to get from them. Right now I can know that they were false, but they helped me. Because we had some myths like, if you don't pull, you won't be able to produce. If you don't pull, you won't be able to get a good man. Men will throw you away, will abuse you, what and what. So, if you're afraid of pulling, then we shall put you in public. Like that. So I'll touch false myths whereby, we could fear it and we could give in, then we start pulling. But these days, it's not all about like pulling that you can be able to give back, but it's important for a woman.
Wow. So you said at a younger age, from 11, so you will be assigned to an auntie that will take you through the process of like how to treat a man, how did that started, and why do you have to go through those processes?
To me, as I told you, my mom taught me, revealed to me everything. I didn't have the chance to have real aunties, so I didn't have that chance to have them. My aunties, most of them, they were in town, and I grew up in a poor family, so I wasn't privileged. My family was poor, and they couldn't consider us. So anyway, my mom decided to tell me everything as a lady. She was confident and told me everything, and I was like, okay. And she showed me on her body, so I could see from her that got me to be confident enough that, okay, it should be a must. Because I looked at her and I touched them, they were long enough, and I was like, oh. Then I started the process, and she started doing it to me myself. And then from there I started learning, and then when I reached a certain level when they are out and I can see them, then started teaching other girls. Like some other girls at village, they are like, we don't know how to pull, because once you a person get to know something, we could share some ideas to other fellow kids, and you ask, do you know this?
Yes.
I was told about this. Do you know it?
Yes.
She's like, no, what is it? Read. Then they could go and ask their moms. Their moms be like, what? Who told you that?
Yes.
No. Because they lack that confidence of revealing some things to their kids. So, at a certain point, their parents could call me home. How did you know this? Do you know how to do it?
Yes.
Can you help us on our kids?
Yes.
Then I started doing it to them, but we used to do them in a forest.
Okay.
Go in a forest where boys cannot see you.
Yes.
We could be girls only. Then we start. When I went to school in boarding section, I could help other girls.
So that's how it started. Now, what is the importance of an auntie taking you through those processes to how to be a good woman, how to take care of your husband? What is the importance of this particular process?
You have to be a woman. And we are many ladies in the country.
Yes.
Or the whole world at large.
Yes.
But being a woman and a nice woman to your husband is also another deal to deal with. Because you can be a lady, but you cannot be a good woman, or you cannot make a good wife. To your, like, let me say you've got a husband or someone, and not every lady deserves to be married. So you have to pass through that process of preparing yourself to get married. First of all, these lessons, they are important because when you approach me, I'll first know your characters and your behavior. we teach about different things. When we are teaching about these things as aunties, we look through different things. Cleanliness, in the language you speak, like how you talk to your husband, like that cooling part, and also teaching you more about like giving you some tips on how to maintain the waters, being like that, and also how to dress as a woman, how to be like how to go through, how to go through and be that woman that a man wants. Yes.
Yeah. Now you have passed through this process. Do you think that this process has helped you as a woman?
To me, it has helped me.
And how has it helped you?
Because right now, I'm someone who has a husband.
Okay, you are married already. Are you married already?
I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
So I'm not lucky. I played so much to get a Ugandan guy, but I failed.
Why?
Because some Ugandan guys these days, they are money-minded also. I'm a working lady, but you find that someone comes to you to date you, targeting the money you have. Because I'm popular, I'm known, and I post some of my achievements on my social media handles. So if someone comes to date you, targeting something, and they are not real in life. So I got an American guy, so it's the one currency I'm dating.
Okay.
So it's like, he doesn't know them. I'm just trying to teach him. He could ask, why you put? What's the use of this?
Yes.
So they are not like informed about our culture.
Yes.
Sometimes help people in our caliber, in our nationality, our Ugandans, like that. So for me, I may say, they helped me when I was married to a Ugandan before, but then when I shifted to going to Saudi Arabia, because I first stayed in Saudi Arabia for some 4 years, like that. So I changed my mind, he changed his mind. I took so long there. I found him when he's married, and I cannot handle a man with a wife.
Yes.
Why couldn't you even? So I just parted ways with him. So.
Was he married before started dating you? No.
But even we had a child together when I'm married to him, when I'm one with him. So they helped me a lot. And he enjoyed Woo. He was very happy. The best thing he liked about Woo was the pulling part. The labia was so much.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And let's say all Ugandan ladies have this pulling of a thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Not all, because some are not informed about it.
Yes.
Some have grown up like in towns whereby they don't know about pulling. These pulling things, they are basically in African villages, in Ugandan villages.
Okay.
So in town, people are civilized. They be like, why do I pull?
Yes.
Why can I pass through that pain of pulling?
Yes.
What is the use of pulling?
Yes.
Won't I be married if I don't pull? They have that
mentality.
Yeah. And also they are like, even if you do them, a man can leave you. Right? It's right.
Yes.
But then you have to. So we, the social media singers, we are trying to bring it up to the public to inform them. And you find like a lot of women come to you. Diva, help me about pulling. What's the medicine I should use? What herbs? Like, how should I do? Like, how do I start? You find that they are struggling now. Some be like, I got a man that is asking of labia. I don't know what I didn't pull. And he likes it. So how can you help me? They are lacking. Yeah.
So for you, anyone that wants to pull a labia, right?
Yeah.
And she's finding it difficult, you can help her with that.
Yeah, of course I help. Even here in Dubai, someone can call me at their premises, then I go and I start.
So you still do this for them in Dubai?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you charging for it?
A little, because we are all human beings to understand that nothing for free in this world.
Because you have to take your time to do it, all those things.
And also, like, some people, they are shy of looking at their other person's private.
Yes.
So I just take in my heart and I'm breathing, then
Wow. So